Hey Vic. Well, by the way, I've just run to your house. Just feel tired and all that. Yeah. Hey, yeah, Vic. I'm just gonna say something that I found a scholarship book that if you like to interested. It's a scholarship book. It's a scholarship. It's a very old book that you've ever seen this before. If you would like to interested. That's your interested. It's your interests. Oh, you found something for me. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Unbelievable, Jason. This is my interest. I might have to read it later on, but I know your friend Simon gave it to you, but for now this was my first time reading my scholarship book. I read so many scholarships in a long way to see everybody else since in the past 60 years. But you might never losing it all the time. In the past 60 years. 60 years ago, actually, Jason. You know what I mean. Well, it was the earliest since 61, I think. I call it 1961 or 61. I should call it whatever I need. Well, whatever I call it. Well, yeah. It could be more interesting though, Jason. That looks very nice to me. Thanks for the non-biblical book. Thank you. Yeah, pretty sounds similar to me, but it's a non-biblical book. It's only just the difference between a non-Bible book and a Bible book. There's nothing to do with an expired books that they sold, because they sell everything, because they sold lots of books from a library. So in a library, people used to sell books in libraries. For some reason, people had to read. Since 1961, actually. Early since 1964, people who read the books since 1964. So that basically, probably your dad and all that, you know what I'm saying, Vic? For some reason, I do really have to make to make things up already. So I think, what I mean is though, Vic, it's a certain thing, and it's my impact of this particularly. So hopefully, hope you enjoy the non-biblical book, and whatever I call it, the scholarship book, the scholarship book. It's a nice well, it's like a informal, like a formal and informal. It's an informal book. I'm saying like it's informal. Hope it looks informal. It has inside it has like lots of pages and all that. It tells you everything about it. You know what I'm saying? So like it has like an informal books, like a context, and lots of contents, like it indexes, and there are a lot of few things already now, Vic. So are you happy with that book? Yeah? Yes, of course I liked it. I'm very happy with this book. Let's see, what page is it now? Yeah. It's definitely an informal book, and it's got the informal and formal book. But it's a non-fiction, or could be a fiction book. But that's the non-fiction. Basically, it's a non-fiction. But if you've seen this book, this is definitely a fiction book. It could be a fiction book or a non-fiction. Every title has got a lot of speech. All these speeches, yeah, and They got a lot of few things already though, Jason. I'm certain pleased to see you again. But at this point, you might never seen those people like this before, do you? Well, it's a kind of, it's like administrations. It's a bit of a impact of my scholarships book's impact, but it's my impact. Every people, you know, they think I'm impacted by all these people. People always, you know, they just felt confused. If they all confused, like, it confuses, that impacts me. They all impacted. Something that impacts me for my life. But my life, actually. But you know what I'm saying, Jason? Came around from the scholarship church, and for some reason, you are absolutely clever. You know what I'm saying? You're a clever man. How you feel about that, though? Totally optimistic. It's a bit of a, you know, it's a bit of a precise, but it's a bit precise, you know what I mean? But I'm always have to practice my skills and my qualities, and the only things I need to do is, you know, for some reason, everybody else who had their bags of chips, you know, like potato chips, they're awesome. And we usually have their own mind, so we got like sellings and all that, all the selling stuffs. They got everything when they need. You know what I'm saying? But that's the main thing. It's a bit of a problem advisories, but serious unfortunates. But it's certain things that we're doing, and it's a bit quite an interest. But the lots of few things around in this countries. So I only think that we shouldn't be here alone, but if you're not alone, you're safe. Safe in instance. Because the only things that stuck it out all this time, but nothing for changes though, Vic. I shall be a man like yours, 'cause I'm just a good man as yours. Possibly. It's cause his imminence. I don't think you're a hostile, are you? You're not a hostile, right? Of course I'm not a hostile, but I'm not a hostile anyways, basically, Jason. Well, by the way though, Jason, I'm not a hostile, but why did you ask me that for anyways? Can you just give me a reason why you've called me a hostile? Any reason why, Jason? Oh, I didn't mean to call you a hostile, but I'm only joking though. I feel sorry for your being together like that, you know what I'm saying, Vic? For some reason, I don't think we're all just been here before when we came back. Back in the other days. We should never know what we are going to do afterwards. Like all these different suspicions, that you don't really have to make everything different between them. And the only things we can do is have a late night tonight. So what are you going to say, Vic? Anything else that you want to say? I would say, Jason, but I'm proud of you. But thanks for giving me a non-biblical book. The scholarship book. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, by the way, Jason, but thanks for giving me a scholarship book. You can go home right now, Jason. And I'll have a read. My own stories in my mind. You can take care of yourself. And make your best run for it. Okay? Take care of yourself, Jason. And see you tomorrow. Okay, Vic. See you tomorrow then. Take care of yourself, Vic.